day I can work out for 1.5 group, and that's it, just short, like 30-40 minutes, done. Yeah, every day, short period of time, go heavy. Well, it depends on the exercise, you know. Like if you go really heavy, it takes time to, you know, to recover. Hello, 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 hello. Assalamu alaikum. It's just a warm up. Let's go. Yep. And another one. Here I do with the empty bar, just to warm up. All right, that's good. And I'm gonna put, so this one is 15. Yeah, I'm just gonna go slow. Today's easy. Today I have only one bar. It's not gonna be too hard because, you know, one dumbbell, a lot easier to do everything. I don't have to adjust 2 bars at the same time. And biceps, you know, it's not really a hard one. It's a small muscle, so it doesn't really, you know, take too much energy and, you know, stuff like that. It's better to do that in the middle of the week. Hello. I don't know, maybe something is wrong here, maybe not, whatever. Oh, let's see. That's water time. Yep. So why am I choosing this kind of weird exercise? Like you think, well, first of all, I just don't have a bench. That's why I use my chair. And this chair is, you know, it's not really good for white card, obviously. All right. Yeah, so warm up, I'm not gonna do a lot. I'll start from my left hand. The left hand is a weaker hand. That's the reason I go with the left one now. I'll do, you know, like 3 reps maximum. I don't want to waste time. That's the first reason. The second reason is just to warm up. And I want to go like, you know, little steps, but a lot, and small ones. So I will be, you know, mentally prepared as well for the heavy one. Yep. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go. I'll put it down, readjust my legs. Yeah, I'm kind of resting as well because, you know, it's okay. Put my elbow and then 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yeah. Here we go. Nothing really hard. Okay, I'm going to adjust the weight. Yeah, it takes time. So if you want to do, you know, some kind of drop sets or stuff like that, so these kind of adjustable dumbbells is not for you, but, you know, I don't really care. It doesn't really, you know, take much time, and anyway, I have to rest. So yeah, and I like that I'm sitting here, basically. So the good point of that is, you know, you can have a sit. And it's, you know, it's easy. You see. So here we have the bar is 15 and 2/10. So it's 20 plus 15, 35. Yeah, I'm just gonna go drink water. All right. Good. So, well, the best best way, of course, is to replace the chair with the regular gym bench. That's the best solution which you can make. Yeah, not this month. I'll buy that later. Yeah, so a lot of questions. So I'll get like why this kind of range of motions. Like I'm losing this part. I'm losing this part. So I work out only on this part. The top one is where your biceps is the strongest. So basically, I work out only on the strongest part of the biceps, which is not good, not bad. It's just a different exercise. Yeah, you definitely have to work out on here, but I don't really want to do that. And you can go with the heaviest weight. Okay, also 3 reps, nothing really more. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yeah, whatever. Just go slow. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. All right, and I'm going to adjust my dumbbells. I know, it does look really, kind of ugly, unusual. I would say odd. I wouldn't say ugly because it's not ugly to me. It might look ugly to you, but it's just not an odd way to train biceps. But you know what? This is the best way to train your biceps. First of all, you can go really heavy. Like, you can have a huge dumbbell here. First of all, it's safety. So I care about safety a lot. I saw tons of different videos like how people, they tear muscles, especially like this kind of stuff. They, stretch bicep, and here, specifically at this point, the biceps like is the weakest. Like when you straighten your arm with this position, try to curl, specifically at this moment. Boom, game over. It takes time to recover, a couple of months at least, surgery for sure, and lots of different stuff you have to go through. And here you don't stretch. So basically it's a little bit more than 90 degrees. I would say it's 100. And you always start from the position where your biceps is really ready to work. Like you are 100% ready to work from this position. And you can go really heavy. If you really go heavy, your bicep is going to get strong. And eventually you will become bigger. First strength, then size. That's how it goes. Yeah, the reason why I go by three reps at a time, because I don't want to waste a lot of energy. Just preparation. This is 15, 15, 15, 45. 45 dumbbell pounds. It's all in pounds. I'll go a lot heavier than that, like a lot. All right. Put it here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Readjust with the legs in the right position. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my working sets are not going to be as easy as this one for sure. But again, it's just a warm up. So with my set of with my set of weights, I would say, I miscalculated. Yeah, I did a mistake. So the reason, like this is 45. I can have 50 pounds, and the next step is 65. So it's a kind of gap, and I have to always go, jump over 55, 60 to 65. It's not a big problem for me, but just it is what it is. So I take everything like 5 and 10 and replace it with 25. And 25 is kind of big thing, it's a lot bigger. It is a lot bigger than 10 by the diameter. Okay. You know what? I don't really have a lot of trust to these logs, but they really work well, you know? Surprisingly well. Okay, another 25. Alright, here we go. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so now it's getting harder. I'm just gonna go sit. Water time. Yeah, I think this is the only exercise where I really can rest, like sit on a chair in front of the camera and talk, you know. Yeah, there is not a lot of exercises where I can really sit, and biceps is just the only one actually. What I do so far, maybe that would change. Yeah, but I don't have a bench. That's my problem. So with the bench, I could do some other stuff like triceps, whatever, back, and I can sit and between the sets, I could little bit have a speech. I can talk to you guys or like answer the questions, whatever. All right. One one purpose for doing that heavy, like from this position, is that your bicep takes everything. Like it's specifically for biceps. You will if you think it's really heavy to you, no, you should try it. This is the best one, the best ever exercise for your biceps. Nothing can be better than that. My size of the biceps right now is 44 centimeters. I have no idea what it is in inches. Honestly, I'm not from America. I use metric system basically. All right, but it's pretty decent size. Yeah, I'm going to lose weight, so it's gonna shrink a little bit. It's gonna be I don't know 43, 42, but whatever. Now I'm back. I'm back to this slide. Okay. It's 25 on each side, and the bar is 15. So it's 50 plus 15, 65. You might say that it's heavy, but well, it is kind of heavy. But it's still not the hardest what I can do. Okay, so 65, I'm gonna go for 3, still for 3. You see it's getting harder. Readjusting my legs. Yeah, so 25th or longer in the diameter, so it's kind of difficult to get the same range. Okay, so it's 65. I'll go 10 more. I mean 5 on each side. So I would have 75. 75 is still not the heaviest what I'm gonna go for today. I'll go with 85. Well, actually, let's see how it goes with 75. But actually, I'm planning to go with 85 for today. Last week I had 80, so a little bit of increasement for this time. 5 pounds, and I was doing that as far as I remember for 6 reps. So I assume I at least can go for 5, like 85 for 5. Let's try for 6, but yeah. If I would feel after the 5th rep that it's not okay, I'm not gonna go, but yeah. One problem is that it's really tough to hold. You have to use one arm basically to hold the weight, and you're moving the weight, so it's even harder. I do have these babies, and this one really helped. I'm not using that for bicep because you know I just don't feel it's comfortable. It's not bad. Actually, I should try it. I should try it, but not for today. With the lightweight, all the adjustments you have to do with the lightweight. If you're going to heavy stuff, uh, there are no adjustments allowed. Like you have to keep doing whatever you did. All the adjustments you have to make during the warm-up sets. Like if you are on the working sets, like no, guys, no, it doesn't work. It just keep doing something which you were doing, even if it's wrong. If it's completely wrong, like you are damaging your health, yeah, obviously, like you should stop doing the exercise in general. But I mean, the way how you trained, so I using one method, then I'm gonna go for another one in the middle of your workout. No, it just doesn't work. Just get a result from what you have right now, and then after you're done, analyze everything what you had, what results you got, what actions you made, and after that, yeah. So made some adjustments right after that, or maybe not right after, but after that. Um, Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm not gonna go with the straps. I use it for back. Well, you must have that for back. No doubt, it's the best tool for back. And lateral raises for shoulders. Yeah, that one still works because you have to hold the weight. Those exercises are not for your forearm. So don't act like a strong man. Like you can't hold that much. Just do whatever without that shit. Okay. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm gonna take a long time to rest because if your muscles are not ready, don't go. Take enough rest and after that go and do it. You will not be able to do any progress if you are not ready. If you have like 5 minutes of the rest time, that's fine, that's okay. You don't really have to, rush yourself. Like 1 2 minutes. 1 minute is fine for warm up. Like if it's a lightweight. But if it's going to really, really heavy, it takes 5 minutes and that's okay. Even 10 minutes, depends on the exercise. Like 5 minutes after squats, sometimes it's not enough. Like you take 5 minutes just, to breathe normally. Okay, this is hard one. 75 pounds right now. A dumbbell with 75. Uh, I'll go for 3. This is not the working set, so I will increase for 1 more. But this one, yeah, three reps. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Even not for the working set, it was like, damn. Yeah, so my right arm is stronger. And that's the reason why I go like first left hand. Start with the weaker hand because you have all the energy. Give all the energy to your weaker arm and then like everything what's left, your stronger arm will do it for sure. It's not gonna be like you are make a balance. Okay, my issue with the left hand, with the left arm basically is my wrist. At the time when I'm curling, my wrist cannot hold the weight. So my biceps can do that, can do the work. My wrist cannot hold. And my wrist basically goes like, that way. And that breaks everything. It makes it a lot harder to do. And I feel like, something is wrong in this place. It's not pain, nothing like that. But still, not comfortable. Does not allow me to do the set really properly. Even though if my muscle can still do that. So I replace 5 pounds with a bag with 10 pounds. So now it's 25 and 10, which is 35. 35 is 35, 70, and the bar is 15, so it's 85. 85 pounds. Yeah, I'm sure, guys, and most of you don't even go 85 for most of their exercises. And here, biceps. And it's not one, and I mean, like, it's not a bar. It's a dumbbell, but you work with single arm, not with both of the arms. And you can do that. This is the exercise where you can actually do that. It's not because I am special. Well, I am strong, but it doesn't mean that I am special. Drink time. So nowadays, a lot of people work out to sweat, to get tired, to feel like they did tons of work. But this is not, you know, making your muscles bigger, making your muscles grow. It's not. Your muscle should get tired. Like, you have to give some tension to your specific muscle, but not to your body. Like, I don't look like I'm tired. I don't look like I'm working out right now, but my my muscles is really getting tired. So everything what I was doing before doesn't count. So I don't count that stuff because that was warm up. The working set starts now. Everything what was before is just preparation for this part, nothing else. And if you count those sets, like, why would you do that? Like, what's the point? These ones, the heaviest what you can do. Yeah, my number is 85 right now. Your number could be 100. Your number could be 50. Whatever the number is, if it's your highest, what you can do, then you have to count only those things. It's gonna get heavier eventually. If you would work out this way, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of factors. So you have to have, good training plan. You have to have, meal preparation. You have to, eat properly. You have to sleep properly. Lots of different stuff. But if we talk specifically about workout, you have to go heavy. You don't have to destroy your body. Like, that's not the point of working out. That's for health. If you think it's weird, yes, it is. Not a lot of people are doing this exercise. To be honest, I have never ever seen in person somebody who was doing something like what I do. Even with the weight, well, for sure, there's not a lot of people who can do this weight. But the exercise, I don't know where did I get that. I honestly have no idea why am I using that. But I found that exercise and I've tried and I feel, well, this is the right one. I'm not saying that you have to go specifically for this one, but you have to go always for the heaviest what you can do. That's what I mean. But you should try. In my opinion, if it doesn't work, it doesn't. Like, at least you have tried. But if you know that this one exists, and in my opinion, as I mentioned, this is the best exercise for your bicep. Like, nothing else could, beat that, in my personal opinion. But for me, I would add at the end that it works for me. I feel like it's gonna work for everybody else, but I don't know your body. I don't know you. Most likely no. Most likely yes, but whatever. You got a point. So yes, and before I was going for three, now I'm gonna go for at least five. I'm aiming six, but I'll see after the fifth if I'm ready for that, because this is gonna be really hard, and I have to be really prepared. My hands sweating. Okay. Fuck. Ёбаный рот, блядь. Сука, ебать, плюсы нахуй. Пизда грязь, блядь. Ёбана нахуй. Ёб, блядь, блядь. This is a working set. If your working set doesn't look like this, you're doing fucking bullshit. Sorry for my French. Alright. Yo, alright. Well, this is tiring, honestly. And you know, it's gonna take me about like 1 or 2 minutes just to recover. Breathe, you know. It's hard to breathe right after that. Yeah. Water. Water time. I feel like I could go a little heavier. So I could go, I think, for 90 pounds. But not for today. For today, I'm gonna stuck to this one. I'll go one more set. I have no idea how many reps I've done. I think 6. I haven't really counted. Well, at this point, you don't really count. You don't care about that. Yeah, I just care about the weight, like curlings. And I really worry about this buddy, my chair. Because if I destroy the chair, which is possible, like I am right now to 60 pounds. And here we have 85 pounds. And I don't know the capacity, like what could hold this chair, but it's, you know, it's pretty close to that. Even if it's not over that limit, it's pretty close to that. Yep. So, and I'm going to rest for quite a long time. Like it's gonna be at least 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. And even though I don't look like I'm tired, I'm not sweating and stuff like that, but my muscles are not ready, so they need to recover. These babies need to take time. So if you would have a rest for about like 2 minutes, so I have done this set, like rest for 2 minutes, and then go again. Uh, I swear, like you would not be able to do the same amount of reps for sure, 100%. Well, I mean, if it's a working set, it was just a warm up, whatever. Like, yeah, if it's not the heaviest, yeah, definitely you don't need 5 minutes. But if it's like the heaviest which you can go, for sure, 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, and it's not for you. Like, I'm kind of already good. I'm not sweating, not tired, even though it's kind of late. But no, I'm not tired. Still good. I'm not sleepy. I technically mentally ready for the next one, but not my muscles. Like I would be able to do, while in the best case, 1 rep. Only one, not even 2. For sure, not even right now. What I would do, I wouldn't be able to do 2 reps. It doesn't make any sense to do right away. It does make sense to do the work. Your muscle has to go to be able to do all the work. Yeah, so and right now I'm not adjusting any weight. So with my working sets, my bar is here all the time. I don't adjust. So if you consider buying these kind of stuff, like you know what, these are really good if you want to go heavy. These are really comfortable. The only one disadvantage I can tell it's the size. They're like the real disadvantage. Like I put 25. 25 are really wide plates. Uh, And you know, for most of the exercises, that should be okay. Uh, for for me, because like I'm tall, and you know my arms are longer, my legs are bigger, longer as well. So it's not gonna be an issue. Let's say if I'm gonna do bench press, I'm not going to do bench press because I'm injured in my shoulder. Uh, However, I mean in general. So if if you do it, if you do it here, so you hold the bar here, but the plate is here, like around around your hand, and you will not be able to go lower because of the plate if your arms are short. So that's the thing also that you have to keep in mind. Yeah, and I'm gonna go like every day as much as I can. Well, not straight because like you know I still have to, you know, let's say tomorrow I'll not be able to do, or maybe I will be able to do the workout. Let's see. But yeah, the goal is to go every single day to workout. Well, I like workout, so. And it's about, I don't know what time it is. It's like 7, around 7, maybe 6, maybe 8, whatever the time is. And this is the worst time to go to the gym. And I'm here alone, and you know I do whatever you want to do. You know, this is what I like as well. Yeah, it's not a wipe in a gym for sure. Definitely not the same thing, but depends what you like. Yeah, for sure. If you really need that, yeah, you have to go for it. But you know, I don't really care. I care about the weight. Like I need to do the work. I don't know how much time I've spent already. Well, quite a lot, and I'm sure that it will go like for even more than 5 minutes for sure. But yeah, just want to check the length of the stream that we have here. So it's 38 minutes. Yeah, I'll go with the last one. This is gonna be my last one. 2 is okay. If you would go like for let's say uh, 5 working sets per muscles, that's good. I would say from 3 to 5 is the best one. Is the best one which you can do. Like 2, okay, I would say 2, 5 per week. 2, 5. If you go like 6, 7, 8 working sets per every single muscle, like you will not be able to make that progress. Like your body will stop. You have to go slow. You have to go slow. Okay. I kind of feel that I'm not ready yet, but I'm getting close to that. Even biceps, like, you know, after deadlift, I could press for like 15 minutes. Well, 15 minutes is a long time. And I was not doing like for 1 rep. I was doing for like 5, 6. For 5, I was not able to do 6 most of the time, but for 5, and I was doing 220 kilograms. It's about 500 pounds, like close to that at least. I don't know the number specifically, but it's around that. I think it could be a little lower than like 450 maybe, something between 450 and 500 pounds, which is not a bad one for reps, for 5 reps. Yeah, so the issue what I have, it's here, this point. I cannot hold, it just goes away. I am getting ready. And this is one of my favorite exercises so far. I mean, if we would take all overall, yeah, biceps is one of my favorite. Okay, uh, let's see. 85 pounds. 85 pounds right now here. I'll try to go for 6, but I'll see after the 5th one if 5 is okay. Where I can go for this. Okay, whatever. I will do my maximum. Even after the 6th one, I will be able to do more. Like 7, I'll go for 7. I hope I will be able. And this is heavy. Like, this stuff is really heavy. Let's go. Okay. Ёбаный рот, блядь. was tough. It's fucking good. Блять. Нахуй рот ебал, сука, пизда, блять. Ёбаный, блять. Блять. Fuck. Whew. Alright. Yeah. So if your working set doesn't look like this one, you're not really working. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Yep. See you next time.